Morning guys, CryptoMark back on the next weekly KRC20 wallet tracking journey video. Up to 41 weeks, something like that in a row, 41, 42, something like that. Basically, tokens down the left hand side are the KRC20 actual meme coins purchased various points, mainly turn of the year, December 24, January 25, tracking them through week on week, price action, see where they're going. And here we are at this moment in time. This video is a little bit early because I'm going away this weekend, so trying to get things in order a bit quicker. Down to 197 running total. Coming down a little bit. It dances around up and down. But yeah, normal, strong performer, Wolfie, as per usual. Got Cosmo, Pluto in there as well. Some of them are running down really quite low, haven't done much for a while. I'm hoping that they're going to reinvigorate themselves onto the new layer 2s of meme coins, but we shall see. The jury's out on some of them, to be honest, but we'll just keep an eye out and see where we'll go with it. Just going to keep charting this journey, just something to do, something fun, something where we can see it in an end-to-end process rather than, you know, if you look on YouTube and things sometimes and you find projects, you very rarely can find the videos from the very beginning. So it's just tracking that end-to-end process really, just for a bit of history really, and see how it goes and see what happens all the way through. Please don't take any of the stuff I say as advice, financial advice or anything other. Obviously I'm not a financial advisor, this is just for my entertainment. Yeah, so don't buy what I'm buying, don't do what I'm doing, just have a little look for entertainment purposes if you so wish. So let's get on to Kaspa itself and the meme coins. We'll see what the price is for Kaspa first. Been hovering around the 7.5, yeah, 7.77 cent at the moment. More and more hysteria really about online, about the big exchanges not coming, Kaspa not moving quick enough for people. I don't know what I can keep saying about it. From my point of view, it'll get there when it gets there. They'll get onto these exchanges when it gets there. It's done some massive things like bring out the 10 blocks per second back in May from 1 block per second, and there's plans for that to increase. So there's things going on. It's just, you know, a fully developed, functioning, in all singing, all dancing project isn't created just overnight. It's a building process, a long process. These guys have been going on for years, the Kaspa, the sort of devs. So yes, it's not everyone's liking when you're looking and you see, you know, that prices of other tokens going up and thinking, why not us? Feeling sorry attitude, I think, a little bit maybe. I'm not buying into it, to be honest. Kaspa for me is the best crypto there is, and it'll be proved to be so, but it's not going to happen overnight. So that's my take on it really. Have a look at the KRC20, see what's going on. The usual suspects in the top 10, 20, again as usual. Prices down a little bit, 12 million Zeal, 20 million market cap Zeal, 12 Nacho, PPCas, Kaspi Kangaroo. Kaspa, that's down 1.8, it was 2.3, 2.5 a little while ago. $1 million market cap this is. Yeah, so to be honest, I spoke last week about the layer 2s, smart contracts, and that I was going to be looking to maybe do a video when I'm moving mine across from KRC20 from here, the layer 1 to layer 2. I haven't done that as yet. I haven't seen enough information on it. I've been looking, don't get us wrong. There's various swaps and places, and I have done a little bit, and I've bought a little bit of another token I'll tell you about in a minute. But I haven't migrated anything. I'm just leaving my things for this project where they are, basically, for now, until we just watch and see, basically, rather than jumping in early doors into something. So what we've got, we'll have a look on here. Layer 1 marketplace. We'll have a look on here, right. So this is, we're current as was place where you would come and would look at what NFTs, various different ones down here, and would look at what tokens. You can search for tokens, and we'd look at what KNSs, which are basically the domains where you can have your own name or any of these, and you can create your own and inscribe them basically. So you could buy kiss.me.kas for 42 kas if you wanted. So yeah, I've got my own name in that, my crypto mark name .kas basically, and it's just another way of sending payments. So you could send Kaspa to that address, and it would get to the address that inscribed that please.sendme.kas. So yeah, that's kind of how they work. But also on Kaspa.com, there is, if I can find out where it is. What's going on? I'll start again on here. There's the layer 2, there's the decks and things. Right, here we go. So yes, you can swap. There's various different dexes, which I'll show you a little bit about. But you can swap tokens to, whatever this is here, Yonatan, Pepe. These could be ones that people have just developed. I've bought some of this yellow, which is the first meme on the layer 2 smart contract, but it's not that address. There's a couple of different ones. So again, I'm not sure what's going on, whether there's some bad actors in the place trying to exploit and possibly do some dodgy stuff and steal some money. It happens in crypto, especially when something new comes about. There's always, unfortunately, bad actors who will try and use it to their advantage. This is another part of the Kaspa.com sort of site where these are some of the new tokens on the layer 2 smart contract. And the one I did buy is yellow. It's on here somewhere, I'm sure. But you know what? It might not be. I'll be honest, it's a little bit confusing. Like everything that's new, this seems to be based. Well, they all kind of got a similar vibe to them, but they all act slightly differently. Like people have created these tokens. You can obviously see people have just created these. Do not rogue. Do you know what I mean? With these minimal market caps, and I think it costs you like buckshy next to nothing to create these tokens. And then it has this progress bar. It's like your pump phone. It's like the meme not or the H bar memes where once this progress bar is completed, it'll then migrate onto a DEX, which is what has happened with the ones where they're saying they've completed, but then the market cap like come back down. They're very, very degen at this moment in time. I would suggest for people getting into. So it's like definitely a case of do your own research, have a good look around, suss out what you've got going on. I'll just explain what I've done, what I had to do, and it felt like jumping through hoops a little bit, and it is quite difficult when you first start doing it, but like everything, once you get the hang of it, it'll be okay. I sent some Kaspa from an exchange where I've got a few pound in Kaspa over to the Kaspa bot on Telegram, and on there you can then swap it to, you can migrate it over to the Kaspa layer 2 version of Kaspa, basically the EVM compatible one. So I done the swap on there, and then I sent it to KasWare Wallet, which I set up a new KasWare Wallet, which is just in the Play Store. I was trying to do it on my phone, and what I found out really is that because it's brand new, all this sort of layer 2 stuff, the compatibility with the phone and that wasn't working really that well. I tried doing it and getting away with doing it on my phone, but it didn't work so well. So I ended up coming on a computer to do it. Excuse me. So yeah, so basically I used the Kaspa bot to bridge from layer 1 to layer 2. It's quite straightforward. You've got your menu in the Kaspa bot where you just select what you want to do, bridge, for example, and it sends it across. And then you end up with a EVM compatible address that looks more like an Ethereum address, like a or X, whatever, with the numbers on the end. It doesn't have the Kaspa bit at the beginning of your address. And then you then have to set up an EVM compatible Kaspa Layer 2 wallet via Kasplex, which I've done on MetaMask, which is just a case of following the information on X. I'll show you actually, rather than just waffling through it. And the way I found out how you do it was just searching on X, basically. When it loads up, just search MetaMask Kaspa. I think that's what I searched for. And it came up with someone put there. Just follow this basically. Open your MetaMask, select the current network. You have to add a new network, manually put it in, and you put this information in. These addresses here, and that address there, and the currency Kaspa. Once you do that and you save it, you've then got the Kasplex Layer 2 EVM compatible, right mouthful, Kaspa on MetaMask, basically. And that's the one that you interact with the Layer 2 Kaspa. So after I bridged from Layer 1 native Kaspa to Layer 2 EVM compatible Kaspa, I then sent it to the MetaMask address. So when you've set it up, click receive, gives you the address, pop that in on the Kaspa bot, Telegram bot, and send the corresponding funds across. It failed when I tried to do it on KasWare Wallet. It came up that it failed, but then it actually went through. Again, just teething problems, I think. This was early doors when I'd done this, when it first all sort of went live last weekend. And then I used this particular trade here. This is just a app.kaspa.exchange. There's I'm sure Nacho's got one, and they've certainly got a swap functionality where you can swap Layer 1 Kaspa to Layer 2. Zealous Swap has got one. We'll launch the app, I'll show you this. Same sort of thing here. You see, you can bridge. This might be easier to do it on all in here as a one-stop shop, but I ended up going around the houses and doing it via Kaspa bot. But yeah, we'll have a look at that in a sec. But basically, what I then did was just connect my MetaMask wallet on here, and then you just go, and once it's connected, it would come up with like 50 KAS or whatever KAS I had. Then you just select the one you want, which was that one, yellow, which was the one I bought, which is the correct address, 600BB. And then I purchased some at about a $500 market cap, but it's about 300 now at the time of videoing. So I think the usuals happened when it was first released. People bought it, it's gone up, and then it's come back down, sort of settled itself. So that's where it is. It's all very, very new. We'll have a little look actually at yellow on here. Then I'll show you, we'll have a little snoop around that Zealous swap in a sec. Yellow. So it's like what I've spoke about Kaspa in general. It's just that people need to A, know where it is, B, learn how to do it, C, start doing it, adopting it, for it to get up and running. Because I'll be honest, if I was brand new to that process that I tried to do the other day of sending it bot to here and swapping it from here to there, I can fully understand how people would just go, I can't be bothered with this. It's too complicated, too complex. And I could understand that, but once it gets more out there, there's more people making videos about it, it's easier to understand, easier to do, more straightforward, then yeah, it should be then at the point where it'll start to do well. Okay, so yeah, this is it here. There's a couple of bits of information on here, how you buy it. I followed that one. I think the Kaspa bought one. But yeah, it's people putting stuff on. There's posting. Here's how you transfer it. So if you go on, if you wanted to learn about it, go onto this and look, and there's information for how you can bridge, store Kaspa bot on Telegram, how you can bridge it, how you can do it, and how you can buy. So yeah, that's kind of that really. Zealous Swap itself, it has a bridge. So you can bridge your KRC20s. Like I see, I haven't done this as yet, but this would be how I would do it, I would imagine. So you'd need to connect two wallets. So I'd need to connect the wallet that I have my KRC20s on, which is KasWare Wallet. So I would attach that. You just follow the instructions, attach that wallet. Then attach the MetaMask wallet, which is the other one. And then you would just select which token. So for example, Nacho, if I've got Nacho in the KasWare wallet, select Nacho, and then you send the to Nacho on the ERC20 EVM compatible wallet. And then you would just presumably hit send at the bottom and it sends it from one, converts it to the other. So that's kind of that. What else is there? But you can bridge. So you can bridge that. You can bridge KAS itself, which is what I've done on the Kaspa bot Telegram wallet. But same principle, really, if you look at it. So your layer one wallet, which would be your KasWare, that's where you're going to have your Kaspa. And then your layer two, which would be your MetaMask. So you connect both the wallets, put the amount in, and then submit it, and it'll bridge it from one to the other. If you wanted to bridge it back, you just change it and bridge it the other way, L2 to L1. So that's it. What we need to have happen is more people releasing stuff on the layer 2, which is coming. Zealous Swap itself has got farms and stuff where you can stake. It's the farms where you get good APR, like 145% APR for staking. I don't know if people know about this, but you have to put equal amounts of like KAS and Zeal or KAS and Nacho in as a staking pool. Is basically you're given liquidity sort of thing, and then your reward is this percentage paid back. So it gets paid back to you. So it explains it all on here how you do it. But I haven't got any, so obviously it's got no rewards. My wallet's the wallet is connected actually. What's going on there? My wallet's connected. Not sure how, but never mind. So stake, yeah, portfolio, protocol, membership, liquidity, but there is this other thing that looks good. I've been keeping an eye on it. Moonbound. Is it Moonbound GG? How could spell? Yeah, this is coming soon, and this looks like it's the pump fund equivalent. Fair launch any token platform on Kaspa. So yeah, that's going to be pretty good. Open beta. Oh, that was a while ago. September. Testnet impact. Kaspa they're about to launch shortly. There's already fair launch platform. So yeah, there's lots of ways for people I think to onboard via that. So that'll be interesting. I did see some stuff saying that Zeal's got quite a bit of money locked on it already, which is good. So I've only got 220,000 on there, in them pools particularly. Liquidity, let's see what we've got on here. Total value locked 487,000. So these are the pools you can add to if you want. Yeah, but like everything, it's new, isn't it? So it's kind of just tootling along, getting itself established. We do need to see more ramped up Twitter comments, more ramped up YouTube videos, more people talking about it, more people getting involved in it. And it's just, for me, it'll probably just be a slow burner until people are up to speed and are getting going. It's like I say, there's negativity with everything really, but what do? There's people calling each other out on spats on X. That doesn't really work for anybody. Didn't seem to make a lot of sense. Fastest and cheapest fully decentralized layer 1 network and doesn't rely on sharding. So yeah, it is what it is. This little exercise I'm doing in terms of these KRC20s, I'll just keep doing them, keep ticking along. I've added some yellow. I haven't added it to this. It's on the layer 2. I want to figure out if I just add it to this spreadsheet or do I have a different thing where I track them. But I've only got the one so far, and I know when I bought it and how much for and all that, so I can easily just add that if I start buying more on there. If there's more opportunities coming along. Again, other topical news, more talk about Binance and the layer ones, the big exchanges. Look at their list. when, who knows? But it'll happen eventually. So yeah, upbeat, all good. Don't let the downers ground you down and grind you down. I would suggest, if you're in Kaspa, you're in it for a reason. If you're watching these videos week after week, you're watching them for a reason. Fundamentally, nothing's changed in my eyes, and we are just continuing to grow and evolve and have that staging process of just working my way forward. So yeah, we'll leave it here for now, guys, and I shall see you all next week. Cheers.